Good day, everyone. This is Gbadebo Olufemi Gabriel, the CEO of North Faith Global. I am here to teach you a lot of skill about how to design and printing a product brand production. It's going to be a very seasoned program. Please kindly set yourself right now before we proceed. Thank you. Now, as you can see, A to Z, how to design product carton pack and printing workflow production, e.g. folding carton, label, food pack, corrugation carton, and book magazine. So those are the list of what we are going to teach you today. I hope you guys have already hold your pen and your book and your notebook. So those are the things that I'm going to teach you. List of regular keyline scheme pack. I know you guys will not understand what I'm trying to show you now, but I need to say this so that by the time we get to the practical, you will know better. But just get a little brief of what I'm going to explain to you now. List a regular keyline scheme pack. Those are the pack that you normally see in the shopping mall. When you get to any shopping mall, all these pack, you will be seeing them, but maybe you don't know their name. By the time we get to the practical, you understand what I'm saying. We have a reverse lock, we have a crash lock, we have snap lock, we have corrugated carton box, we have catering box, we have burger box, we have chicken box, we have OC cups. Those are the things that you people are familiar with over there, but you will not recognize them by this name. But by the time we get to the practical, you will understand. List of software we are training. Those are the list of software that I'm going to teach you when we get to the practical. Beginning from AutoSCAD. AutoSCAD for the keyline scheme for the carton pack is going to give you the skeleton of the pack. That's what we call scheme. It has a different scheme. It has a different skeleton. I'm just using the skeleton so that you understand what I'm trying to say. It's like when you see a pack and we started to remove the artwork out of it. There's a skeleton behind it. There's a what build it, what make it stand. That's what we call keyline scheme. By the time we get to the software, you understand what we are trying to explain to you. The second software is Illustrator. Illustrator is for design, editing, color separation, and layout. What we use Illustrator for? We use Illustrator to do our design, and we also use it to do editing. By the time we get to practical, you understand what editing is all about. There's what we call color separation. Color separation. When we get to the practical, you understand. There's what we call layout. After you have designed your job, starting from keyline is what is going to look like. It's like a architect. When we say architect, you know, when you want to build a house, there's what we call architect. When architect build his own scheme, that is when they will now start building house on it. So same thing like this our feed. Before you start design any product, you will first of all create the keyline scheme of the product. After that, you start laying start putting design on it. So that's the job of Illustrator. Illustrator is for to design and editing and color separation and layout. By the time we get to the practical, you will know what I'm trying to explain to you. You cannot understand it now. When we get to the practical, you will understand. There is another software which we call CorelDRAW. This CorelDRAW that I'm talking about, I know you people will be familiar with it. It's common, especially locally, not like Illustrator. Illustrator is a global software. Even when you travel out of the world, go to another country, you will be meeting Illustrator. But CorelDRAW is not really a global software. It's a local. I will call it local because it's not every country that use it. But you need to know how to use it also, because that's what we're familiar with in Nigeria here. CorelDRAW is for to design. Even more so, you can also do the layout. But his own layout is not like Illustrator. Illustrator is going to help you to do his own layout globally. But CorelDRAW, you have to do it manually. So that's why Illustrator is more better than CorelDRAW. But you need to learn CorelDRAW. You need to have the idea of CorelDRAW so that you will not have any challenges when you are meeting it. Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop is a software that we normally use for photo editing. We use for photo editing and color management. What have I mean by color management? Color management is where to mix a color like CMYK palette, or you want to get the details of any color. You want to know maybe the color is RGB or not, or the color is a Pantone. By the time we get to the practical, you understand what I mean by color management. Photo editing. Photo editing, we use Photoshop. We use Photoshop to do our photo editing. You know, there's some picture that is bad. There's some picture that is having challenges. For you to deal with the challenges, we use tools of Photoshop, which tools that do editing. We use that tools editing to beautify the picture, to make it beautiful. And whatever the challenges that is on the pictures, you erase it. So that is the work of Photoshop. There is another software we call ArtPro. ArtPro is made for color separation and color management also. So we also do the same work that Illustrator is doing, but in an area where he do his own color layout and color separation, his own is more better than Illustrator in time of layout and color management, because his own is going to give you, is going to do it in a way of a more perfection than Illustrator. But you need to learn it also, because that is what we use in packaging film. The next one is Adobe Acrobat. Adobe Acrobat Pro. Many people, they're familiar with, they normally hear PDF. I know that people that is in this industry, many people know PDF, but they don't know that there is a particular software that can open it. That is the Adobe Acrobat Pro. Acrobat Pro is the one that can open the file we call PDF. What is the meaning of PDF? Portable format document. So this Adobe Acrobat Pro is the one that open it. You can do many things there. You can maneuver anything. You can do many things. You can do editing. You can also do layout on it, because there's a one particular software which was we call plugin. We call it plugin. That plugin was attached to Adobe Acrobat Pro. Not only plugin alone, there is another software which we call PSTOP. PSTOP also attached, it's like a subordinate working together with Acrobat. So for you to open PDF, you need to learn Adobe Acrobat Pro. That is for that. There is another Adobe which we call InDesign. Adobe InDesign is made for bookwork. Made for bookwork. You can use it to design, but its own design is just a elementary design, very lighter design. It does not have too much of tools, but is for basically for book publishing. So we are going to teach you the software also. That's what we call Adobe InDesign.